like to do this other Johnny Cash song. It's a pretty, it's a cute song, we'll call it. Goes like this. Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on an assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that would be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. We're gonna ride around in style, we're gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have me the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox with some help from my friends, that day I left with a lunchbox full of gears. Now I never considered myself a thief, and gee, I wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. Now the first day I got me a fuel pump, and then I got me an engine and a trunk, then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. Now the little stuff we could fit in my big lunchbox, like the nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out of my buddy's mobile home. Well, up to now my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together one night. That's when we noticed something was definitely wrong. Well, the transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73. And when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. But we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an 8-after kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, it was another sight. We had 2 on the left and 1 on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all 3 of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, that's when we noticed we only had 1 tail fin. Well, about this time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So I headed on up the main drag, and we headed uptown just to get the tags. I could hear everybody laughing from blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, no, because to type it up, it took the whole doggone staff. And when they got finished, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. We're gonna ride around in style, we're gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have me the only one there is around. Yo, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. Oh, negatory there, Red Rider, on the cost of this machine. Guess you could say I went up to the factory and picked it up myself. They say it's cheaper that way. What model is it? Is that what you're wondering? What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Oh, yeah! I actually got all the words right. Not bad. I even added a couple.